Benvenuti, bentornato, if you've been here before. Buonasera. It's live at 5 with Louise in the DiMiDiPio kitchen. So tonight I am sharing a recipe. It comes to you from Anna, my Italian teacher, also my friend, my translator, my advocate when I'm dealing with the Italian bureaucracy, and that's a whole nother story. So anyway, so tonight it's going to be, I'm going to start off with an antipasto and also show you, oh my gosh.
I got mine turned down.
So, an antipasto and then also a cold pasta dish. So it's summertime in the Northern Hemisphere. A lot of us are out either at the beach or the lake or on the river, wherever geographic location you have access to water. And so Anna shared this with me because this is a traditional Sicilian thing to do on a Sunday after you spent the day at the beach. So it starts off with, in the morning, cooking your farfalle, which is the pasta that looks like little bow ties. Also, it looks like a butterfly. And that actually, the word farfalle is the word for butterfly. Anyway, so I cooked that this morning. And let me show you this. And you guys, come close. I'm sharing a secret. So, you know, sometimes when you just have cold pasta, it'll stick together. Anna told me to take a little bit of the pasta water, which that is the holy water in Sicily. You don't throw that stuff out. You like, that is holy water in their world. In our world, in my world.
Yeah.
And then a little olive oil. So we'll see. We'll see if that, it didn't really stick. Can you see? It's not all clumped really too much. Well, we'll see what happens. Maybe it didn't work so good. Maybe I didn't do enough of something. Anyway, so before my sous chef here, or sous chefs, I have two of them. Neither of them cook, but they both eat. We're gonna start with the antipasto, and Anna told me to get melon, which I did. And it was closed up, so it was a whole melon. I had no idea what I was buying, and it turns out it's more honeydew than it is kind of traditional melon. That's one of the things I really appreciate about Italy, is that you can go to fruit and vegetable vendors. You just tell them what you're making, and they like tell you what to buy. I like that. Yeah. So left to my own devices, I bought this. And the other thing that I did is I went to the Italian market, because Anna was very clear about the prosciutto. So first off, prosciutto is the word that Italians use for ham. So when we think of prosciutto, it's usually the smoked stuff that's been salted. And she told me, get the crudo, not cotto. So cotto is ham that's been cooked with heat. Crudo is prosciutto, is the ham that's been cured with salt. So I went to the market and I said, do you have prosciutto crudo? The look on the woman's face is like, you idiot. Of course I do. But guess what she packaged for me? I didn't look until I got home. It's cotto. So I don't even know what's in this package, but we're going to roll with it. And sure enough, it's not crudo, it's cotto. And so that's really kind of disappointing. But anyway, we're going with it because that's what we have, and that's what you do when you're on Facebook Live and you get into the market. So you just take a piece of prosciutto crudo, which is salted, cured through salting, not cooking, and then we just wrap that up. Oh, it is pretty though. This color is nice with the green. And then I'm going to put this on the plate so we can make it look all pretty. And I'll make another one, and then my sous chefs can taste it, and then y'all can hear whether or not the cotto, the prosciutto cotto, is worth the effort.
It really is a pretty color.
It is a pretty color. There we go. So just wrap it around. It's a whole piece of prosciutto around the melon, and this is like a refreshing, cool. There's a nice combination of the sweet melon with the salty prosciutto, and oh, look at that. I only got 3 slices. Oh well. Good thing there's only 3 of us here. 1 wanting to try this. Here we go.
There's 4 here. 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 4
or so.
Yes.
Okay, so here it is, and this is our antipasto, which y'all know. Well, maybe you don't all know. Antipasto means it's an appetizer with no pasta. Antipasta.
Cindy said,
Pasto.
hi, Sissy, in charge of all things Italian.
No.
Hi, Cindy, watching from Palm Desert. Okay.
Rachel's in Temecula watching.
Oh, and Rachel in Temecula. Oh, look at my
Aw.
California peeps
Aw.
watching because it's not in the middle of the afternoon for them. That's why we do live at 5. Okay, so fingers. Sorry, I'm
Yes.
going to serve
Good,
this up,
good,
and you
thank
you
you.
both get to try this.
Thank
And
you.
then we'll put this on the side. I'll try later. So now,
Do we really have to use our utensils, or can we just pick up?
do whatever you want.
Okay.
Okay. Do whatever you want. Okay, so now it's time to do the cold pasta dish, the farfalle. So here we are with our already cooked pasta that's been sitting in the fridge since this morning. So I cooked up the pasta because, you know, it's hot. It's hot here. It's hot in Sicily. And you cook the pasta and warm up the kitchen before it gets too hot to cook. So we're going to start with a little pasta that's already been dressed with pasta water, which is holy water, and
This is good. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
and olive oil. Oh, speaking of olive oil, I have to show you the olive oil. I am
Ooh.
just obsessed
Oh, yeah,
with
that
this
is beautiful.
beautiful green olive oil.
That's
So
like
we're gonna,
chartreuse.
it's gorgeous, isn't it? Okay, so Anna told me tomatoes. Here they are. I already chopped them. You can use the cherry tomatoes, but of course, you know what? Beggars can't be choosy, and cherry tomatoes were not available at the grocery store. So here we go. And then also the little mozzarella balls. I love saying that, mozzarella balls. They're also called ciliegine, which is what you could call those tomatoes too, which is the Italian word for cherry. So I already cut these up into smaller size pieces, and look at how pretty this is. Can you see that? Oh yeah, you can.
Jim Lakehomer from Oregon says he's here too.
Oh, Jim from in Portland. Hi, Jim. So, benvenuto. So here we are, and I'm just gonna mix this up because you know what? A lot of what the Italians do, it's about the color, and oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and the color of their flag is red, white, and green. Ooh, that's a nice, I think that's a nice portion. Let's see, there's some more cut ones in there. Let's do it, because a little mozzarella is good. A lot of mozzarella is better.
You bought those already cut up?
No, I cut them
Oh,
before
okay.
we came on camera because
Okay.
it's kind of boring to watch me cut things.
Maybe for some people, not for me.
Oh my God. All righty. All right, so the other thing that Anna told me to have was, and it was a really cool idea. So she said to have some fresh basil, which here is the fresh basil, which I just nipped off my plant
Beautiful.
that I'm growing. And I'm going to tear these instead of chop them, because if you chop basil, it bruises. And if you tear it, it will last a little longer. We don't want to have bruised basil because that's ugly and it's abusive. And I don't want to abuse the basil. So I'm going to put some of this in here. Another option would be, I'm not a super fan of just straight up basil. So I'm going to put this in so it looks pretty enough and colorful enough before I dress it with more olive oil and salt and pepper. But one idea that Anna had that I'm going to share with all of you, so come close, it's a secret. You can make some fresh pesto and have it in a dish and available for your guests so that they could put as much or as little basil on the pasta that they want according to taste. So I will do that. I'm not going to be super bossy, but I'm bossy enough about how I do this. And then these are little leaves. We're going to just pluck them off and give this all a stir so you can see. Look how pretty. So now it looks like
Oh, yeah.
the Italian flag.
Look and smell that basil.
Yeah,
I know,
it
smell
smells
basil. Oh, and the prosciutto that Anna told me to use, it was so fun. She's telling me this special, specific kind that's from a certain region of Italy. I think it was San Daniele. Anyway, I'm like, oh no, I'll be lucky to find prosciutto crudo, let alone that kind. So, sometimes you just gotta make do with what you find at the grocery store or at the Italian deli. When the people roll their eyes at you because you ask for prosciutto crudo, a few more little basil leaves because it looks pretty, and then look at this! I just want to drink this. And then let's do a little
sauce.
olive oil all over those cute little farfalle that I actually cooked al dente. So I just follow the directions on the package. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna lick my lips. I mean my fingers. But I'll lick my lips too. But my fingers, look at that olive oil, it's so good. Now I'm gonna have to wash my hands because if I put more olive oil on them. Okay, so there's that. And now let's do a little pepper. Which I think pepper makes this look really pretty too. Look at the colors. Like there's the green and the white and the dark pepper flakes. This looks so good. A sous chef is standing in line like it's the food line at the
Whenever you're ready.
at the homeless shelter. Okay, well that would work too. All right, let's give that a little stir. We'll do a little salt. And then there'll be the tasting. Ooh, boy, this is so pretty.
Oh, it is pretty.
It's so nice and colorful. Okay, y'all can see that. And then we're gonna do a little pinch of salt. Good thing I cleaned my hands. And can you see the salt? There's some green in my salt because when I was in Sicily, I bought pistachio salt. Now it's probably just regular table salt with just the flavoring of pistachio in there, but I'm a sucker. I bought it. And then let's give this another little whirly stirly. That is a technical term, by the way. Whirly swirlies. Here we go. Yum. Okay. Hand up those plates. Damn it. I have to ask twice.
Linda was sleeping. I got in there right under the wire.
Whoops.
Whoop. Oh, awesome. Thank you.
And if you want more basil.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. And here we go. I'll show y'all what this looks like. And then we're going to taste it. Ooh, there's lots of tomatoes in there. Ooh,
All my antioxidants for the day.
exactly. Okay, so no, I just can't wait. Oh my God. Oh my God. So the tomatoes like leave this flavor all over the farfalle. So y'all.
Oh, Lord.
Here it is, farfalle, which is the little butterfly pasta. Fresh tomatoes, it's cold, fresh mozzarella, and
Oh my
a little
God.
basil. So simple. We pulled that together in what, just a matter of minutes. So next week, I don't know what I'm doing yet. It'll depend. Let me know if there's something you want to see. Buonanotte, buona serata, buon appetito, ciao.
Oh, yum.